What's going on, y'all? It's Ebonie Jeneus. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, man. Tell them who you are, what you're doing, how long you been doing it, man.
Clarke, Executive Director, PAC 20, 3rd Ward Committee Man, 3rd District Committee Man, Community Outreach Specialist with Chief Forte.
All right. Where you from, man?
I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. Born and raised in Tarrytown.
What's Tarrytown, bro?
Anywhere between 39th and Prospect to 47th and Prospect.
How'd you get that name?
It's a terrible part of town, man. You know what I'm saying? The blood over here is a bleeding. You made me laugh, boy.
Oh, you good.
It bleeds over here, you know. This is a blood-ridden part of town, you know. Most of your murders, when they talk about 64130, they talking about this part of town.
All right. With the movement that you're part of, man, and the endeavor that you've been involved in over these years, man, what was your inspiration or what was the motivation behind it?
Oh, you know, when I came up, there was an organization called SAC 20. You know, and these were some brothers and women that did a lot for the community. You know, they were responsible for some of the programs that we have today. You know, I mean, they actually worked for the people in the community. So, you know, I mean, that's why, you know, there was a guy, Bernard Powell, that had an effect on my life. So, you know, he had a lot to do with the guy that you see now.
All right. What drives the sense of purpose that you have for the involvement in what you do?
The drive is that when I came up, you know, you had people were more like family. You know, you knew who your neighbors were. Now you don't know who the hell's living next door to you and why they there. You know, when I came up, you know, everybody on the block could whoop you if you did something wrong at any given time, and it wasn't no problem. But now if you whoop your neighbor's son, you pretty much going to war.
All right. Well, with that being said, man, what changes do you see in the community from then to now, you know?
Well, the difference between then and now is that our black politicians and some of the folks that we look to in leadership sell us out. You know, you don't get the support that you had back then. You know, our community organization, the one that people look forward to answering the questions. You know, they didn't have any answers. You know, but the people back then, you know, they was part of the question. Hold on.
I just cut real quick.
She's too damn old to be driving that damn fast. Watch out! Watch out! Shoot, she gone.
She was like this. She was like this. She was like this.
The changes that I see are people work better with people they know. You know what I'm saying? You know, speaking from experience, when I call people and notify them about something that's going on in the community, you know, that makes a difference. You know, because around here, you know, we're not dealing with a lot of knowledge. You know, the people that we look for answers to from, we don't get them. We don't get them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, those are some of the changes. Some of us work together better now. You know, because like I said, it makes a difference, man, who you working with and who you working for.
All right. Well, why do you think as a race/culture of people, we got to keep fighting for things we should already have?
I think it's because that's the way God meant it to be. You know, I mean, if you go back to history, you know, we were the only ones that were held in bondage. You know, black folks. You know, from the day we came in, man, we were handcuffed and drugged and beaten, and the same thing's going on now. The only thing now, you can't see the chains. We still getting drugged and beaten though. you know, disrespected, talk bad to, you know what I mean, you know, all of that. You know, and that's because as a people we don't stand together. You know, in the 60s and 70s we stood for something. Now we don't stand at all. We just laying our asses down and letting it happen.
How often do you see people outside of the community offer help within it, you know, from your perspective?
I see it all the time. You got some good white folks out there, you know what I'm saying? You got some other cultures that don't like the way black folks have been treated. But also, you know, black folks got to help their damn self. You know, you can't put this on everybody else. But I watch people reach out to their hands outside of my race a lot quicker than I do the people on the inside of my race.
I mean, how do you mean? How do you mean? Give me an example.
I mean, the reason why we going through what we're going through in our community is black folks don't work together. One black man has a great idea and he starts going, and the next one's like, man,
yeah, I saw
get that dude. Why? Because it was his idea and not his. You know, I don't want to refer to the crab in the basket. I'm so tired of that. You know, but the truth is that ain't nobody killing us but us, ain't nobody hurting us but us, ain't nobody talking about us but us.